All right. I've been putting this off for so long because I needed to make sure I had extraordinary. This is such an extraordinary claim. I wanted to make sure I had extraordinary proof. This right here is some kind of primate head. You can see that he had a bad day too, just like everybody else. Uh, but this guy here was an air breather, not a water breather, as most of the other ones. I think most of the land must have been covered by water because most of the creatures I see were water breathers. You know, they filtered the air out of the water. This guy looks like a mammal type. So that goat right there too, or what I call it a goat. Who knows what it was? But this here was similar to a monkey, I would say, primate. And you can see the two eyes facing forward. That means it was a predator, though. So eyes on the side like that, prey. Eyes in the front, predator for chasing. Pretty big brain brain cavity. It was a pretty intelligent animal. Whether it was intelligent as enough to manufacture something, we don't know yet. I do have other evidence I'm going to show you of proof of intelligence, but we're going to get into that after we get through the simple stuff. We'll get into the more complicated stuff, and that's going to be complicated. It's going to take a lot of explanation. It's an extraordinary claim, and I understand that. I've been putting it off for a long time, but I feel I am ready to explore my finds with other people. This here, like I said, is a primate foot. You can see the pad on the bottom, how it bends. You can see the toe that protrudes the other way. This was a prehistoric primate foot. You can obviously see that. I mean, today science knows that's how they were looking back then, and this here was before science even recognized there was life on this planet, as far as I know, because this is way before the Precambrian period. This here is obviously is a scavenger bird skull. You can see how the beaks is to tear flesh, you know, and this is a scavenger bird skull. The teeth still one side left on it. Yeah, that was pretty easily recognizable. Most of the stuff is easily recognizable. But here is a snake skull, I do believe. You can see how the snake was one way or another here. But, you know, a lot of this stuff is just stuff that I'm not prepared really to do this mentally. The stuff I got physically have the stuff, but mentally it's just really challenging for me to try to explain this because it's just such a wild claim that it's just going to be hard for anybody to believe this. But I'll tell you what, it's the truth. I mean, obviously, the only thing I'm voicing is facts. We're live animals at one time, or creatures, or whatever you want to call them, and they got destroyed by the same thing. A very powerful blast force came through, and who knows what caused the force, the blast, but it did come through, whether it was made or